Hey guys, how's it going? We're back here with another video. So today's video, you can tell we did a fingerboard skate park. So we're gonna tell you guys how to make it, the steps we took, and we're gonna get some clips. So if you make sure you drop a sub.
Alright, so this is one of the jumps that we had. So basically we just took a box and how it already had a crease right here. We just used that to our advantage. And we just cut down these sides so that it looked like a wrap already, but we need some support on the sides right here to make it so it's sturdy. And then we measured it out kind of with put a piece of cardboard up to it and drew it with a marker. And then next we took a hanger and we poked a hole right through there, but make sure we cut off the bottom of the hanger and the top, the hook part, because that would just mess it all up if that was still there. And we put it through the top of the jump, and then we just hot glue everywhere, even on the underside. There's a bunch. And then for this one, we used a water bottle cap. It can be any of choice, but a Gatorade was probably the best one to use. And then we put this end in it and put a bunch of glue. As you can see, there's a lot of glue. And then we glued this cap to the table so it wouldn't move. So when we're riding it, it doesn't move at all.
And with the bottom part of the hanger you guys cut out, you can use that as a rail feature like we did in this one. That was right here, so you guys make sure you use all your materials. I know, let's get some clips on this.
Alright, boys and girls, so the next thing we're going to talk about is this jump. It looks like a ski jump, like on water skis. You know how it's got these sides that you can sesh those. That's why we made it like that. And so what we used for these sides right here, they're old pieces from making this jump, like these sides right here. We just cut out like the top piece because it looked like a square normally. And so we just used those. And then this top piece right here from a different box. We just put them on there, taped them on there, made sure it's nice and sturdy. Then this front, we just held up a square piece of cardboard and drew lines right here so then we could measure it out. And then the next thing is this rail that's added onto it. And it's an old piece from this one right here because we had to cut this bottom part off to make this rail. And so we had to heat this side up and melt it so it would bend down. So you probably need a lighter or a torch or something. Make sure you have an adult doing that because it is fire and we need to be safe. And so we put a cap and we put a bunch of glue in there to keep it in, and it's nice and sturdy. And then we glued the cap down just like in the other one. And yeah, that's about it.
Get a few clips.
Alright guys, this is our next feature we're here to talk about. And so this was like a box that we got from, I don't even know, Amazon or something, that my parents ordered it in or whatever. And so it was like this right here was up and these sides were trimmed. So picture like a box, if you can do that. And we trimmed on the sides of the box and cut that so then it would fold in for a like a jump shape. And then we took like a scissors or knife and trimmed down these sides right here to make it look like more like a jump. Because if you had those sides here, and it would mess you up, but if you're trying to ride, because you hit right here with your hand. And then we had to add a little extension here because it wasn't quite long and it was too steep. And if it would have been too steep, it would have been flying in the air. We can't have that. So, and yeah, that's basically how we made it.
Alright, let's get a couple clips. And you guys can add like a feature. I just put the tripod here. We can come over and like tap it, whatever. We're gonna try to get some nice clips, so there we go. I got that. Yeah, I got that. Ready? Okay guys, so this is probably the best looking feature. It's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. It took us probably the most time, but it definitely looks the coolest. So we're gonna start on the left side, I think, for you guys. So this is just a Chex Mix box, there's packs in there. And if you had to go to Walmart, pick it up, it's easy. So we did this the same as this jump, but we didn't have to add an extension, that's why it looks cleaner. So it's just you have your box, you bend it in, you cut the one side off, bend it in, then cut the sides with like a knife or scissors, same as the jump. So then you guys got that, it's nice and clean. If you need to, if your material isn't good, then go on the inside, put some tape, pucks, anything you got in there. That's what we do. We didn't have to do it this one since it's nice and sturdy. But then we'll move on to the middle box. So this was just a box. We did nothing to it. We just taped this edge right here together. That's all we did on this, taped it together. And that's how you got that box. So we taped this, and this was higher than this, so we had to cut under here and then just stick this under there so it's a nice perfect lip. So that's if you want to do that. And then for this, which probably this one makes it looks coolest. So this is just the sides of the top of the cereal box. I'll show you what I mean by that. So like you guys see this, but on the bottom they're flat. So get the bottom of the cereal, they're flat, two sides, and then we had two Cheerios boxes. So make if you can get as much as you can. So then for so we put these little notches in there. If you watch on Dial's video, they did the same thing. But you just put this there. It's like a little it almost looks like a little, it's like an L, and then you can stick these pieces on it, glue the L pieces to the bottom of it, and then glue it also to this, and then you'll get these standing up on both sides. We have two of them on each side too, like L's, so make sure you have like two of them, then it's nice and sturdy. Like you can easily just sesh this and stuff. But for the top part, we just cut it. You can cut it off any piece. It's nice like this, and just tape it on here. Make sure you use hot glue for the inside of these, just so it doesn't fall. Tape sometimes can get it comes undone. That would suck for this, because this was definitely the hardest thing to make. And then just for the top, tape it down. And if you have like slippery clear tape like this is what we used. If you guys want to go pick it up at the store, it's like clear mailing tape. It's pretty good. Just tape like that. We put wax on it. Do not put wax on it. It did not help. So that's how we did that, and then we just glued that down right there. We put glue on the inside to get it stay. That's what we did for that. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. We'll explain it a little better if we can. And then this is just, we just cut just cut like half of this off, just like that. Just cut half of it off, cut the top off like you see, and then we just put that there. Then we added sides of just a different box. Off this box, we got off the back, just cut random things. It's not the best looking, but it works just for a little cleaner. Did that on both sides. And then tape down the front of the jump so it's nice and smooth going over, because you don't want to have it just like hit. So make sure you get it like that. And then just, we're going to sesh it, get a couple clips. I didn't think I could do that. Do. Yeah, good. God. Well, that was clean. I got. Yeah, is that good? Yeah, sick. That's cool. Oh, I got that, I think. Alright guys, so this is probably wondering what this is. So this is just like a hockey shooting type. You guys can, I mean, you don't really need this. This is just for extra, but like, we just added it because why not? So just for more speed. I mean, you don't really need speed fingerboarding. You can just carry all this with your finger, but this is just cooler. So you can ride up here after like nice wall ride, jump back down, and absolutely send it off the jump. Just complete full send, backflip. And then, like, look, he's okay.
Perfectly fine.
Full sense. So you can sesh this any trick. Come up here. This is just like a little fun. Tape something to the wall. We have like unfinished basement, so this wall's like soft. Just taped it up there. If you guys have like a finished basement, you have like paint on your wall. Be careful with tape because it might rip, like take a little paint off. So be careful with that. This is just extra. So if you want to do it, you can. And you can add like maybe like a wall, like bigger wall ride or anything. We could ride up here or something. Do whatever you guys want. So we'll try to get a couple clips on it.
Push it all the way up. This one's also for. Oh!
Oh, wow, it's nice. Oh.
Alright guys, we extended the wall ride because it's too hard with just this little piece. So yeah. Add on like this.
Oh. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for that video. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you want a part 2 where we get more clips on it, and if you want us to explain it again, hit the like button. Let's try to beat 15 likes. Let's go for 15 likes. So everyone squash it and drop us up if you liked it. We know we're not the best fingerboarders, but we tried. So see you guys in the next video. Peace out.